There are some new rumored details about what Jon Favreau has been cooking up for the Mandalorian and Grogu film, and it claims that it will depict Rada the Hutt as a gladiator. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. Encourage you to head on over there, become a paid subscriber so you get all kinds of articles like this every single day of the week. So let's get into this right here. So at the beginning of December, there was a report from Christian Harloff and Jeff Snyder that claimed that actor Jeremy Allen White would play Rada the Hutt in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Snyder said this: Jeremy Allen White from The Bear is joining the Star Wars universe. He later revealed that White would be voicing the character of Rada the Hutt, saying it's Rada the Hutt, that's the character, and that's a voice role. Harloff then followed that up with alleged details about the film's plot earlier this month. Discussing Rada's role in the film, he said this: I think it's pretty significant as far as being part of the plot. From what I understand, there was a storyline in the Clone Wars when he was a baby that he was kidnapped and had to be rescued. And I think what they're doing it now as him as an adult. What it looks like Mando and Grogu are hired to rescue him. He's held hostage, and they're kind of like the good guys. And the bad guy is someone, I even see people kind of guessing it in the comments below. And Embo is coming back. He was voiced by Dave Filoni. He'll be voiced by Dave Filoni again. He is basically the big bad in the story from what I'm hearing. It looks like Embo is the big bad, and him and Mando both going after Rada. Mando is trying to rescue him. Embo is trying to kill him. If you're unfamiliar with Embo, he's basically, you've probably seen him. He's the animated character from the Clone Wars. He's got this big disc hat that he uses as kind of like a weapon, and then he has basically like a dog that carries him around, and he's a bounty hunter that was seen with Boba Fett and Cad Bane throughout the Clone Wars. Now we have a report from Bespin Bolton that says that Rada the Hutt will be depicted as buff, and the reason being is that Rada the Hutt is a gladiator in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Further, the outlet shared, in addition, he has some scarring on his face, likely from the battles he's been in. Like many other gladiators, Rada has a weapon, and I believe that weapon is a vibro blade, a vibro sword. Rada is a far cry from Little Stinky these days. On top of providing details about Rada the Hutt, Bespin Bolton also shared more details regarding the plot, claiming that Embo is hired by the two Hutts from the Book of Boba Fett to take out Rada, but I heard mixed things on who hires Din Djarin to capture Rada. He then shared that he's heard from multiple sources that it will be the New Republic, and that Sigourney Weaver's Colonel Bishop definitely seems like a possibility. So that is the latest on the Mandalorian and Grogu film. I'm not really feeling a Hutt being in a gladiator ring and having scarring and being a gladiator. I always liked how George Lucas portrayed the Hutts. They're kind of the ones controlling everything. They're not really getting their hands dirty. They have other people doing that for them, but they are the ones who are running the show. They are the mob bosses, and they have other people doing their muscle, people like Boba Fett, right? So this idea that Rada the Hutt is getting in a gladiator pit and is all scarred up, but he uses a vibro blade. Seems a little bit ridiculous, and I feel like it'll be interesting to see how they try to depict that with all of the CGI that would require, given the fact that it's a Hutt, like a giant slug. And are they going to be showing them like moving really quick? Like, how does that even work? It just seems a little bizarre to me. Totally ridiculous, and just kind of shows that Star Wars still has a major creative problem there at Lucasfilm, and doesn't look like they are changing or fixing it or improving upon it anytime soon. So we'll see if this actually does indeed come true, but these are the latest rumors coming from Christian Harloff, Jeff Snyder, and John Roca regarding Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Let me know what you guys make of this. What do you make of a Hutt being a gladiator, specifically Rada the Hutt? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always speak the truth.